black lights back in the day.
Absolutely.
I have a black light, which is
awesome.
And
all everything.
that's what people doing the things in COVID, you know.
Right.
I didn't know what to do. I said,
Beautiful. She was like
I can make
amazed
build
at
a
the
band
wonder of the
here.
Christ she
did.
put on this
And you,
planet.
I have
And she thought,
8,
shit, I
9.
can't sit around and name all these things. I ain't got that kind of time. So yeah, so she's like, well, yeah, I'm just gonna. So she grabbed a piece of earth and she created Lilith, the first human being on the planet Earth.
True story.
Okay, this is the Bible rewritten by me on mushrooms. So I know it's true.
I like your
There we go.
That's
I know
right.
it's true.
Yes, I love it.
So now it's better now because because now she's made Lilith.
All right,
And Lilith, she
just
says,
the mushrooms
Lilith, I
tonight
need you to
is
go
so
name
fun.
everything because I'm lazy and I'm going to check out the rest of my creation. And she said, I get it. Thank you for creating. It's great being a divine goddess like myself, Lilith. She was so proud of being a divine human being. She was human and she was divine. She was made of both. So then,
You got the same T-shirt.
goddess took off. And she's like,
Look at this.
when are you going to be back? She goes, I'll be back in a week, which just happens to be a millennium.
like
and
that.
so a week later, or a millennia, as
Yeah,
goes by
I can order one,
Lilith,
though.
she comes back and looks at my tree. She's all bummed out. And Goddess is like, what's wrong with you, Lilith? I mean, you're a
It's actually a
divine
long
goddess.
sleeve,
What's your
too.
problem?
Yeah.
She goes, well, I need all
Oh,
the
good.
animals
I
and
like
stuff.
that. Yeah.
Run around, find them all, especially
For us in
with the
a
situation I've got. She
Midwest,
says, what's wrong with your
that's
situation? She goes,
Sure.
well, you gave me 2 legs, and you gave me 2 arms, and you gave me 2 eyes, and 2 nostrils, 2 of everything. She goes, what the hell's with the 3rd breast?
There we go.
And so, Goddess is like, you don't like it? She says, well, you want me to name the fish and sea, but I can't swim with that thing in the way. There's too much buoyancy. I can't get down there. So Goddess says, that's not a problem. I'm going to take care of that for you. Goddess reached down from the clouds and grabbed the 3rd breast, the one in the middle. And she took it out and she threw it in the bush. Now, that's where the bush part comes in. There was no burning bush. It was a booby bush. So yeah, so the booby bush. So the booby bush. So it's great. She's great now. Lilith is jumping around. She's like, this is freaking great. There's no fighting for room here. Both of them are nice and happy. I think I can swim better now. She goes, go ahead, get on out of here. I'll come on back when I'm done with the fish.
Yeah.
So she jumped the fish and Goddess took off for another week, which was a millennia, She goes back and Lilith is sitting by the same tree. She's all bummed out. She's like, what's going on? She goes, I named all the fish. She goes, that's great. She goes, so what's wrong? She goes, well, I can't talk to any of these animals. There's nobody to talk to. I'm so bored. So that's not a problem, How would you like to if I made another one of you? She goes, that sounds pretty interesting. She goes, what about the stick model? She's like, stick model? She goes, yeah, that's the one that you can have other little yous with.
What?
Other little yous.
Oh, okay.
Goddess bless me.
God is blessed.
So she's like, this is great. Give me the stick model. I'll take it. $9.99 out the door. Just give it to me. So she gets the stick model. She takes the boob out of the bush. Goddess does. And she creates Adam. Now, for you ladies out there that have ever had a man stare at your chest, I want you to know it's not lefty or righty. They're staring at the center because they know that's home. And they've always wanted to go back home. So, all you guys that felt guilty all those times?
Yeah.
Stop. Give yourself a break.
Yeah.
You just want to go home.
Yes.
Oh, okay. We just want to go
Ladies,
home.
Yeah.
that are
We just want to
take
go
offense
home.
at this, if you
We
do,
want to go home.
Want to go home? Want to go home?
give them a break.
Let me go home.
They're boobs.
Yeah.
What did you expect?
Yeah. Bosom buddies.
So now it gets interesting. You just thought it was over, but check it out. It's not over
Oh,
yet.
it's not over yet.
It's
Now-
just the beginning.
It's time to have some of the little ones join them, right?
Okay.
And Adam's like, get down on the ground. And she's like, oh, wait a second. Who you talking to?
Get down
You're my
on
boob. You get down on the ground, and I'll get on top of you. And Adam's like, nah, I ain't having that. I'm on top.
Oh.
He's got a, penis envy. He's got a penis and he's envying her. So
Yikes.
that's how penis envy really works.
True.
It's not, you don't envy the penis, it's the penis envy. not
That
envy the
genie.
penis. Yes. So it's just a backwards thing. But needless to say, Adam was not giving in. He wanted to be on top, and Lois was having none of it because, come on, I'm the original human being here. You're just a boot. You do what I have to do. So she called in Goddess and took about a millennia to get there. Meanwhile, they're not talking to each other. It's just a whole mess. And Lois finally, Goddess, here she comes. She can straighten this out. She gets Adam and her together. What's the problem? Dad's like, I want to be on top. And he's like,
You ain't on top.
I'm not going to do it any other way. I want to be on top. And God's, what about like a 30-70 or 40-60 or 50-50 or something like that? He's like, fuck that. I want to be on top all the time. I'm the stick model. Remember, she can't even have a baby without me. He's like, wait. God is like, wait a second.
Whoa.
You wouldn't exist without me and her. So how about you just do over time? So he's just he's a dick.
Man's
He has a dick. He was given a dick. It's a problem. It's genetic. Okay.
Oh,
It's not. It has nothing to do with personality or how you're raised. It's just
You are
genetics.
the dick.
So
You are a dick.
so finally, God says, I've had enough of this, and she created God.
Ah.
And she said, you deal with this dick. And she took off. So God's like, listen, man, you know, I just got created by her. You were created by her and her, so why don't you just give in and let her get on top? And he's like, no, I want to be on top. And he wouldn't let it go. So God finally said, listen, Lois, I'm sorry to break this to you, but I can't do anything with this guy. So I'm going to give you all the powers of Goddess herself.
Yeah.
She said, wait a second, what are you talking about? I am Goddess, and I'm a divine human. You're trying to take half of me away. And he's like, no, Lilith, this is going to be great. You're just going to be able to fly around, do whatever the hell you want. You know, you can have 5 atoms, whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. She's like, no, you're taking away my human. She knew that where she was going to lose the ability to touch and feel the way we do. She's going to be able to see and do it all and all that, but she wasn't ever going to be able to actually enjoy it. You know, and it wasn't her mission. Her mission was to be the divine human, the first woman, right? So needless to say, she got pissed, took off, and she was hanging around the garden with where God said, don't go, you guys go in that garden and talk to that thing and eat that apple because you don't want to know the truth.
You don't want
The real truth, you don't want to know it. So, Eve, she went out, you know, God took, you know, the rib and made Eve, and, you know, you do what she says, you do what he says, and he figured he had fixed the whole thing. Well, Eve was roaming around where she wasn't supposed to be. She still had to go and talk to the snake. And a lot of people thought that Lucifer, that was Lilith. Lilith. In surprise. And she's like, listen,
Lil.
you're a piece of me, and I am Goddess herself.
Whoa.
So you don't have to do whatever that guy tells you to do. This was a little bit of a shock to Adam when she came back with the apple. And she said, hey man, eat this. And he's like, wait, no, God said nothing. And she said, but I told you to do this. He said, wait. No. God told us not to. She's like, yeah, but I'm Goddess and I'm telling you to do it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Challenging it.
Goddess.
Goddess.
God didn't get mad about this whole situation. Eve did. And Eve's in control of what? The planet. She's Mother Goddess Gaia, right? The first woman.
Gaia so
It's really
free.
Lilith, but her job was taken and given to Eve. And so Eve is pissed off. And what has man tried to do to Eve ever since?
Dominate.
Just drill holes in her over and over and over again and extract whatever he can out of her. And use it greedily to pollute the planet.
Take.
To make very rich people rich and very other people sick that have to deal with the pollution from it.
Viva la new rich.
So yeah, so we, you know, I don't want to rant to the negative, but I'd like to say that we were given a chance here once we realized that the default human, you know, I can prove all this. Genetically. A woman is an XX, is she not? Everybody knows about genetics, right?
Yeah.
Yup.
What's an XY?
XX.
A guy, a dude.
A mutation.
Oh, thanks.
Oh.
The cell changes,
Thanks,
it
bro.
mutates, and the last minute becomes a Y. We're mutants, and we got to admit that we're mutants.
No, we don't.
Yes, because we're the third breast. We're the mutation. So we give a pass every now and then, okay? They give us a break every now and then. But we have to bow to them and let them know
Bow to
that
your
they are
queen.
goddess. No matter what they say, we're going to do or not do it. Because that's where we came from.
That's right.
All right, take it in.
Right there.
Take it
Oh, the bosom.
all natural.
Thank you. That's about the end of the episode. They couldn't get out here when they want more, so.
Nice.